Alrighty, we just watched an advanced screening of The Monkey. Based on a Stephen King short story, produced by James Wan and directed by Osgood Peterson. Almost said Oscar Peterson. Osgood Perkins. Yeah, it's kind of it's almost, like you have supergroup bands. You would kind of consider this to be a bit of a supergroup horror production. With those three names attached. Obviously, Stephen King, he's written everything.
It was good in name only.
James Wan produced and directed stuff from Insidious, The Conjuring, The Nun stuff,
Yeah.
Annabelle, all of that. And Osgood Perkins, he directed movies like The Blackcoat's Daughter, Longlegs. I'm the pretty thing in the house. What was it?
I'm the pretty young thing in the house or something.
Pretty thing that lives in the house. Yeah. That's the first of his movies that we saw, and I never realized that. And then we caught up on his movies, including The Blackcoat's Daughter, which was very cool. Very much in the vein of Longlegs, which he made before The Monkey, and which we liked. If you want to check out the review over there for Longlegs. And also he's Gretel and Hansel. And he always has, it's kind of these dark, occulty themes, sort of satanic stuff. And this was far more of a kind of a popcorn movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's based on a short story by Stephen King. I've not read it, and
Yeah, me neither.
and I think it should have stayed a short story.
Okay.
Lots of things. Yeah, I just didn't. The casting was weird. The child was weird. Petey. He was
Okay,
like
but first,
weird.
what is it about?
It's about a family, like a mom and two twin boys, but the dad left. He bailed, and he was a pilot, and he brought back from all of his trips. He brought back all kinds of weird things, keepsakes and things, and amongst these things is one of those monkeys that we know him as the one that you wind up and it bashes.
And I still have mine from the 70s. It's falling apart. I'm going to see if I can find it, and then we'll insert it here.
Yes.
After the movie, I had a quick look, and apparently the Stephen King short story has a cymbal chimp. So I don't know if they actually make drum ones, but they changed it to a drum chimp for the movie. And I've had this musical jolly chimp since the 70s when I was in primary school. And we pulled it out, and I don't know, it's probably falling apart. The whole box is falling apart. So I don't know what the chimp. Hey, he's actually not looking bad. I thought he would be falling apart.
No, he's in good shape.
Okay, his ear's fallen off. You just need to attach his ear. And when you press him on the top of his head, he goes like that, and goes like, makes a screechy sound. That's what we scared my cousin with. So I think I'm going to have to get this loop. Okay, his pants are falling off because it's rusty. Takes those big old batteries at the bottom of his bum. So I think we have to get this checked out and fixed. Unless if we put batteries in, it might just work.
Fix the pants.
Yeah.
What did your cousin say when she got scared of the thing?
Aap cake. She always, when she was young, she wants to see the ape, and then when you show it to her, she freaks out. So it was a bit of a sadomasochistic thing, but she always wanted to see it, and when you show her the ape, and then she cries and freaks out. His kind of arms all falling apart. But anyway, back to the movie review. Oh, sorry, Zoltan.
This is a big monkey. I didn't realize it was such a big toy.
Yeah. I don't know if you get. You probably got these little automaton monkeys that.
Yes.
And like mine, you push him on his head, and his teeth goes and his eyes pop out. It's quite
You
used to scare my niece with it.
Your cousin.
My cousin.
Yeah. You're thinking in Afrikaans.
I'm thinking in Afrikaans.
I liked the design of the toy, and the toy is evil. So when you turn the key, someone dies, and it's all of the deaths are
ridiculously creative.
Like what's that movie?
I was thinking about it from the very first death. I was thinking of Final Destination.
Final Destination.
And there's a new Final Destination coming this year, Final Destination Bloodlines. So we'll probably try and get a screening for that as well.
I did not enjoy the movie. I felt it was. I found it boring.
It was definitely very, very black humor. It was kind of a comedy.
Humor, I can do black humor, no problem, but this wasn't good black humor. It was forced.
But every death elicited a laugh from the audience, which is what I think it was supposed to do.
Yeah, but it didn't elicit a laugh from me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you just not in the mood for it?
No, I think I didn't like the casting of the movie. I thought everyone was out of place. The son, and I mean this with all due respect, he's a gorgeous young man, but he looks like a pretty little chimp. His profile.
Well, maybe it was cast like that because it's a monkey.
And he's got a voice of like a 35-year-old man.
Okay, well, that if you eliminate that,
there was incredible amounts of blasphemy, which I hate. Don't like it. That's a personal thing.
Yeah, I guess.
It's not going to bother everyone.
People speak like that, I guess.
But it was just too much. That was annoying.
If that eliminated,
the story should have. It's definitely a short story. It should have stayed a short story. There wasn't enough for a movie.
And
it was diluted.
Stephen King has a thing for inanimate objects that
and I love
possessed or evil or has some supernatural thing.
Annie Wilkes
from Christine.
Listen, the babysitter. Her name was Annie Wilkes. Isn't Annie Wilkes the woman in Misery?
Yeah. Sure, if we go look, there's probably some more names and stuff used in there.
Yeah.
It's set in Maine, obviously.
Yeah, no, obviously.
It's full on Stephen King, from Christine, The Mangler, Trucks. His screenplay wrote for Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, Needful Things.
Kind of objects with stuff attached to it. But it was fun. Had a couple of good laughs, some creative deaths, and that is kind of all it is. Personally, I think Osgood Perkins. I think I expected more from him, but I think he was probably just because all his other movies are pretty serious and dark.
Yes, yeah.
And this is far more of a light-hearted, like I said, a popcorn movie.
They should have gotten James Franco to play the lead.
It looks a bit like him.
It looked like him, yeah.
But I don't think he's working much at the moment because he's caused some cuck.
Yeah.
And people aren't happy with him. So, I don't really know what to say besides it's not a mind-blowing movie.
No.
It's not a groundbreaking movie.
No.
It's not a thought-provoking movie. It's just a fun, kind of a date horror movie.
I guess that's the crowd enjoyed it, and I'm glad they did.
Yeah.
And that's what it's for.
Yeah.
It's slapstick horror.
Someone behind us had a couple of frights. There were no scares for you for the scarometer,
no, not even one.
So we won't be bringing the scarometer up.
No,
do you prefer it's the scarometer or the frightometer?
The scarometer.
Okay, I'll try and remember next time.
Because it scares you, it doesn't frighten you.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're gonna say?
No, I found that I got very bored in the movie. And I really didn't like the people that were cast in the movie.
Oh well, I guess you cannot win them all.
And it's not that there was anything wrong with them. They were just, I don't know, it just didn't work.
You need all the elements to come together for you, and if it doesn't, then it doesn't.
Yeah.
So, man, people were really looking forward to it. Mainly, personally for me, with the the names attached to it in the behind it, the production.
Yeah, it sounds on paper. It sounds like it should be really good.
But I expected more. But it's not supposed to be more. I think it's just a fun flick with a bunch of creative deaths.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're in a crowd of friends or you with a date or whatever, I think it would be
But I mean,
funny.
you can read a lot into, obviously it's fractured family relationships.
How's the Ramones fan?
No,
that scene, sorry, I'm not going to say what happens in the scene, but that one's death scene was stupid.
No, there were, it's. I don't know if any of these deaths are in the story.
But it wasn't even creative or done in a smart way or done in a good way. It was just stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of like.
It felt like a 90s horror.
It's kind of like, it's like they sat down like I said, I don't know if Stephen King actually wrote these deaths, but it's like it was what hasn't been done. Kind of like exactly like the Final Destination movies. So.
Yeah, I guess. What are you scoring it?
I was gonna give it a 5, but I'll rather give it a 6 because it's entertaining. I didn't want to walk out. I didn't get bored with it like you did.
Yeah, no, I didn't like it.
It was a laugh.
It takes a lot for me to say that I honestly didn't enjoy the film.
No, that's entirely your choice.
My score is a 2.
A 2?
Yes.
Wow. I don't think have we ever had a 2?
It was just so boring.
So this is an average 4 score. Fuck it. Okay. Well, the lowest Stephen King score we've ever had.
I think, as I say, I've not read the short story, but I think it was pretty much just based on the idea of whatever he wrote.
Yeah. It's a monkey and people die when you turn the key.
Yes.
Yeah, oh well, hey. That's, if you want to have a fun horror flick, go and check it out. Otherwise, if it ends up on a streaming service,
yeah, you know what? Maybe if I saw it on TV, it wouldn't have been.
You had to get in the car.
Yes.
You had to drive to the cinema. You had to pay for the parking. You had to eat your popcorn.
And it was a horrible popcorn.
Yeah, I think that for the screening with all the Horrorfest ticket winners, again, like we always do, I think they made the popcorn a bit too soon this afternoon to get it out the way.
Yeah.
So it got a bit stale.
Yeah.
First time that's happened. Oh well.
Oh wow.
Hey, just like this movie with you can't win them all.
You cannot win them all. No, you shouldn't win them all. No.
But if you're a Stephen King, a James Wan, or an Oz Perkins completist, then
you're gonna have to watch.
You'll have to watch it to get it in there.
Yes.
If you haven't yet, please subscribe, like, share
Leave a comment.
around,
Yeah.
tell your friends and
If
family.
you were in the cinema with us tonight, let us know what you thought about the movie.
Yeah, interested to see how, because
Yes.
as an audience, what do you call it? Like a communal experience.
Yes.
It was, people had fun. Everyone enjoyed it and had a laugh. So yeah.
Hey. Oh no. Sorry. No.
What? Hey. Cool. We'll catch you on the next one.
Yes.
Not sure what it will be, but hey, if you subscribe and hit notifications, then you'll know.
Yes.
Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye.